it won't show a picture.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we're live. Okay.
I don't know if that's just an HP thing or if it's just ours.
We're here waiting on Rachel. And yeah, about to take this quiz. Yeah. Oh, you guys have the reading open and stuff?
Yeah.
Or lesson time?
What is this? This is, oh, this one's right on. 20 questions? 1. 12. 12.
Okay, lesson 10 group quiz. Okay. Yes, I did complete the individual prep. And I participated. Also found out you can put earplugs in the testing center. And that's really helpful because like all these little noises around me stress me out. So I was like, can I just use my earplugs? And she's like, oh yeah. Because the last girl was like, no, because she thought I meant like earbuds, like headphones. I'm like, do you think I like what? Oh gosh.
So you just bought like little sticky ones and put them
Yeah,
in?
yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. Because it's nice because sometimes like
The little
it's
noises.
exactly.
Especially, I don't know why the computers and the other tests are all like in the same area.
Yeah.
But like in the computer section, like here's and that part's annoying.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like to go to the music room
Really?
because
I never go.
because I don't like the windows. Like make it so like I don't pay attention, and then in such a big area.
Yeah. There's so many people.
I just get distracted by things.
Yeah, that's true.
Whereas if I can just sit and like off to one side of the music room, then the majority of the room, like
I try to go to the corner of the main room so that like my view is like
I'm facing
there,
the
so that I can
wall.
see the clock. That's important. And I'm just like facing the windows. They're fine. They don't usually bother me.
Okay. I feel you. Find margin of error for 90% confidence intervals. So if you go down to the bottom, the formula for margin of error, so you get the z-score that depends with that one. They tell you for 90%, it is, I think it's, where is it? It is 1.645. So you put that in the calculator. 1.645. Where is that? Times the standard deviation over the square root of the sample. And the standard deviation on this one is 50. What is it? I always forget the formula. Times standard deviation was terrible. 50 divided by the square root of n. N is 25. That's what I 16.45. So 16.450 will be 3 decimal.
so 16.5.
No, but it rounded to 3 decimal places, so 16.450.
3 decimal places. I was thinking 3/16.
Oh.
I was doing too much counting.
Yep. Which of the following statements is true? I want to say it's the second one, but I'm not sure. I don't know.
The confidence interval.
Talks about more of that parameters up top. I think it's the mean and population parameter, so the X bar one, the second one.
Is the point estimator for whatever that weird UE thing is
Well,
called.
it says at the top, it shows like that little chart, it says mean, sustainable statistic, and population parameter, so, or maybe it would be, yeah, I think it's that.
Oh,
Do you see that on there?
mm-hmm. Talking about point estimator.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's on background.
Gina wants to construct a 95% interval. She knows the standard deviation. She collects. What is the point estimator? The point estimator is it's just given. It's which one is it? I just forgot which one it is. It is the first. So it's the X bar. 526. The margin of error, that one we calculate, so you just do the same formula we used last time. Now, what is the confidence interval? The 95, so that's 1 point. So you put it in a calculator.
And the ablet.
Well, like, that's the thing. It gives you what they would be, because like 95 is always 1.96, and then 90 is 1.645 or whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I've just memorized them, but you can put them in. You very much can, but they just use that same number over and over because I just kept reading this lesson. So I was like, oh, that's what. So you'd put 1.96. Well, it's 1.960, but whatever. 1.96 times the standard deviation. Well, and then parentheses would be, what's the standard deviation of this? Ooh. 113.
I just really know you can't bring your little calculator sleeve into the testing center.
So weird, right?
Because it's like, I have to like throw this in my backpack, leave.
I didn't even use a calculator today. I was like, she's like, you can use a calculator and a periodic table. I was like, no, thanks, I don't want it. And she's like, okay.
I was like, oh, maybe they're gonna throw a crazy one in there. So I grabbed it.
I'm like, I don't like it when there's stuff on the computer desk, because those computer desks are so small.
I like the back.
They're so small.
There's a back computer room that has this big old desk and the computer, and then you have just like all this space.
What the heck is that? What? Oh my gosh, that's scary.
Did I scare you? Sorry.
Hey,
What's up?
we're just in the middle of the test. You have your computer there so you can take it, or? Oh my gosh, I
Just
don't
over there.
know at all.
Sorry.
It's really bad. I might just normal call you like on my phone. Is that okay? Because I can't. It's really bad.
Okay. Sounds good.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that's fair to say.
Oh my gosh, I'm not even joking. That's really hard for me. I woke up this morning and my roommate wasn't here. She went back to Boise, and straight up her lights were on over the bed, and I was like, no. And she's like, oh, they're on a timer. So I'm like, okay, well, that's really weird. And then I'm walking up here, and this sign just drops on the side of the wall over here, and it's like, murder mystery. And I'm like, and then this, and I'm like, okay, I can't take it anymore. I feel like something is freaking me out. I don't like it.
And right before your wedding, too.
Don't even. You don't need any of that. No, I'm on the phone because I can't hear you in the car.
Let me try to.
Yeah, but you tried the Reese's.
Which one did you? Are you talking about? Question 6. I got 27.6.
I'm a big fan of the Reese's.
Rachel, can you hang up and I'll just call you on the phone and we can talk over the phone? Hello?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Do you mind hanging up on the Google thing? Because, like, we can't hear you.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Okay, so,
Are you fine? Okay, can you hear me? Hello?
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can. Now I can.
Okay.
Okay, so have you started the quiz?
No, I'm popping on right now.
Okay. Do you want to do the calculation again for the margin?
Yeah, I'll do it. So
Okay.
1.65.
1.96.
96. All right, that's what I was saying. 96
Yeah.
times. What's the standard deviation? 113 divided
Yeah.
by the square root
of 64.
64.
What'd you get?
I got 27.685.
That's what I got. So the lower limit, that's when we have to do a confidence interval one. What was that?
Oh, so where are you guys at?
We're just on campus here.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right.
yeah. So do you want to catch up where we are right now? We're on question 6. The other ones are pretty quick.
Okay.
We can catch you up on those ones later. But question 6, so it's just, what is the margin of error for a 95% confidence interval? You know, like using the formula.
Uh-huh.
So we just
Yeah.
put in the z-score 1.96 and then multiply it all by the square root or by sigma over a square root of n. And that comes out to be 27.685. So that's your margin of error. And then if you want to find your, what was that?
I was like, yep.
Oh, okay. And then if you want to find your lower limit, you would just take your X bar number, which is 526, and then subtract 27.685 from it. So that's your lower one. And then your upper one, you would add 27.685.
Which one?
526, which is your, what does that sample mean?
Okay.
So see what you guys get.
So
All right. So,
What'd you get?
498.315.
So we got 498.315. And then for your upper limit, you add, so let's see what we get. It's what, 526 what? 526
27.
plus 27 point, what is it?
685, so it should be
685.
55 or 553 around there.
So 553.685 is your upper limit.
553.815.
Say that again.
Oh, 553.815.
Yeah, 685. So 553.685.
685.
Yeah. And what would happen to the width of the confidence interval if if you increase the sample size? Oh, I took it on the last quiz. I'm pretty sure the confidence interval, I believe it decreases as the sample size increases. But I'm pretty sure it's inversely.
Yeah, because it's correlated.
Yeah. What would happen to the width of the confidence interval if you changed it to a 99% one? It would shrink because you have a more exact, like, yeah, you're 99% more confident, so it should decrease, which would make sense. Okay. Bright Bulb Light Company is planning a study to assess the average life expectancy of their light bulbs. They know that the standard deviation is 400 hours. They want a 95% confidence interval with a margin of error of 50 hours. What is the sample size? So that's the the last formula, the sample size formula. So you put in your z-score, which it's a 90, so it's 1.96. 1.96
times sigma.
sigma, which 400. 400.
And divided by.
And then you divide that all by the margin of error, which is 50 hours.
Nice.
50 hours. And then you square it. So it comes out to be 2,500. Do you understand that, Rachel? So if you look on the reading, lesson 10, at the very bottom, they have like summary. So like what the formulas are. So we just put it in the last formula because they want to know the sample size. 2,500.
2,500.
Did you get something different?
Yeah, what was the first number you said was like
1.96.
1.96 times 400.
Yeah, 1.96.
Divided by 50.
Oh, hold on. I didn't do this. You don't do the square root.
Or squared, I mean.
So hold on, let me do it again. 1 second. 1.9.
Because mine was 245.86.
Okay. I have, okay. 1.96 and then what is it? Times 400.
Divided by 50.
Divided by 50. Oh, yeah, you're going to be right. I apologize. And it's squared. So, okay, 245.862. 45.8. I really need a freaking calculator. Like an actual good one, because I just didn't bring mine up here. So I'm like using the scientific one on here, and sometimes it's like if you don't put in the parentheses right, you're screwed.
Well, they're having a lost and found sale in 2 weeks.
Really?
And you can only buy this for $1.
Oh.
Yeah, they always have those.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to do that.
That's where I got my,
I got so many things from them.
Really?
Like blender bottles for like $1.
No way. I'm gonna have to do that.
These like $50 gloves for $1.
Oh my gosh.
Like so much stuff is so cheap.
like jackets there for like $5.
Wow. I'm gonna have to do that then. I've always heard that. I'm like, that's weird.
It's almost like they're secretive about the dates because they want as little people there as possible.
Okay.
Which is weird because you'd think that they'd want to sell them.
Yeah.
They want to sell it, but no, they don't. They want to keep it all because I think the employer.
Probably.
Well, actually, they probably pick out stuff they want in the beginning.
Okay. Oh, 12. What is the lower limit? So we're on question 12. What is the lower limit of the 95th percentile? Okay, so a confidence interval. Your X bar is 11. Is 111,000. So 111,000. Well, we could let's just estimate. You just get the margin of error. Well, never mind. Okay, 111,000. Well, I'm gonna calculate the margin of error, and then you just use that and then subtract it. You know what I mean? So the margin of error, so the z-score, what is it? It wants a 95th, so 1.96.
36,730 divided by.
Hold on, what is it? 36,730? It's divided by or multiplied? I can't even remember these things.
So it's just,
36.
Root of what?
36, so it'd be 6 overall, but
730.
Okay, so 119,000, no, 11,998.
Is that rounded?
0.46667.
Okay, let me see. Sorry. So then we'll just subtract it from there. So 11998.467. Okay.
Subtract this number,
The lower one.
11, 111.
111 minus 11,998.467, or no, 67, which is 99001. 99001.553.
9,001.
Point
533.
what was it say again?
Okay, where are you at right now?
Top one without thinking
Sorry,
about
we're
it.
doing, let's see, number 11. Are you still on 11 for the lowest limit? For the lower limit?
No, lowest limit is number 12. We're on that one.
So 99,
The 11,
Oh, that's pretty.
2.
yeah, 11 is what is the sample size needed? Have you figured that one out?
That's good.
Yeah, no, but I probably can. Here.
Well, for that one, you're just plugging it into the formula. So the sample size, so you would put in your calculator 1.96 times
400.
400, yeah. And then divide that by 50,
550, yeah.
and then square it.
Or, yeah.
And then it
Okay.
comes out to be 245.862.
All right.
And
My
then,
answer is right.
yeah. And then on the next one, all we did was calculate the margin of error, which you know the formula. So the margin of error comes out to be 11998.467. And then you want to find the lower limit. So you have like your X bar number. So you do your X bar minus that margin of error for your lower limit. And then for 13, it's asking for the upper limit. So you would add the 11,998.
Yeah.
So that's all we're putting in right now.
Sounds good.
Hold on, why is it 12, 122, 998.4?
That's the full number.
Oh.
Yeah.
99,
And the last one was full number too.
but I think it's the nearest one. Okay, so the last one would be 99002. Okay. And now we're on, so do you want help with those ones, or, because we just calculated them right now?
I think I'm okay.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. So we're just on 14 now then. So there are 3 requirements that need to be checked when computing a confidence interval for a mean. Oh, okay. So X is normally distributed. Okay, it tells you right in the reading. I forget what they all are.
Yeah, it's all the above.
It's all the above. Okay.
You're asking for 3
Oh,
of them,
that's
and then there's only those 3.
Oh, I don't know. Sometimes they try to trip you up.
No, I was just like,
Okay.
what's up with
Okay, I'll be the first to submit. You wanna do that? Okay, we'll see how we did.
All right, we failed.
Well, let's hope not. Okay, we missed.
which one?
Not too bad. Oh, it tells you the answer.
Oh, nice. What is it?
It's question 11.
Oh, we were supposed to
We're
round
supposed
it
to
a whole
round
number.
it to a whole number. That's it.
So we still did the calculation.
Oh my.
right?
So it's
Okay.
just 246.
Yeah.
246. Okay, keep yours open because I need to get those then.
Okay.
Don't change it yet.
Only for the submission.
Right?
Oh, what?
I took the
What?
exam and
I
then
put one in wrong.
I put one in wrong.
I got 10
You got 10?
wrong. Yeah. I was
Some
supposed
of them wrong. Oh,
Oh, man.
I did everything
No, I put in
wrong.
decrease for 10. Is it increase?
Remember
Let me see.
10, I have decrease.
Decrease is right.
Did you put increase and get
I don't
higher
know.
on accident?
Can you go back and look at what you put in?
You click on that one.
Stop being so slow. View submissions. Ah, frick. I'll be right there in a second. Okay, hold on a second. Let's see. Attempt 1. What's your number?
10
Increase.
increase.
We said decrease though while we were talking about it. That's
Yep.
funny.
I swear on my life, my computer selects other answers. I'm not even joking. Well,
Well, it's good you got it right, so we know.
Yeah, that's good.
somebody, that's true. Okay. Okay, do you have the answers now?
I got it wrong. I'll just
It's
read it.
weird.
Not odd. Okay, now let me
True.
put in,
True.
hold on one sec.
True.
Continue.
16.450.
4, 5.
She's not open yet.
I take forever. When it's doing all that other stuff, and I have SPSS open, so it's like,
Oh, that's what's slowing down. Stupid SPSS.
it is like a heavy duty program. Okay, so number 3.
Evaluation. I was like, in my comment, I was like, ditch SPSS.
For real
It's
though.
more expensive and Excel is better.
Yeah, but seriously though, find another way.
Just like Logger Pro. Logger Pro is stupid.
Yep.
Like,
Yep. It's even worse.
the worst. I haven't changed something in the 90s.
Okay, all right. 16.450. 16.450.
And we put the second one. 5.
526.
526. 6 is 27.685.
685.
Question 7.
498.31.
498.315. Question 7. Question 8.
553.685.
553.68. You trying to trip me up.
685.
What would happen to the width? It would decrease.
Decrease. The next one increase.
Yep. No, hold on. It's slowing down 1 second.
2, 4, 6,
Hold on.
8.
What? 246. Okay. No.
God.
Honestly. Okay. Question 12.
99000.
9002. Question 13.
1, 2, 2, 9, 9, 8.
1, 2, 2,
9.
9, 9, 8.
Come on. And 14. All of
All
the
the
above.
All right, I'll see mine.
Better not mess anything up. Because that's what happened on that last freaking quiz. Or last thing. Like, something changed.
We all got one off. 'Cause we just-
Okay, 100%. Okay, and now we shall hang up.